Well, hello, YouTube. It's me, Tri-State EDC. Got a box. It's over here. Give me 1 second. From Zach's Stuff. I think I know what's in it. It's a pretty, it's bulging in the middle. We're gonna unpack it. Unbox it. We're gonna open the damn thing up right now. That's right, Zach Stuff. Thank you, my friend. He reached out. He said, I got something I want to send you. I think you need to check it out. Well, Zach, here I am, checking it out. Thank you. If you do not already, subscribe to Zach Stuff. Great dude. Just an all-around a gentleman. Some packing peanuts. Some more peanuts. What do we have? Of course. But of course, it's a Benchmade. And a bunch of swag for the giveaway, which is tonight as I film this. Is there anything else in here? Oh, Zach, I don't want to make a mess. Oh, there's so much. Oh, God. Why'd you... Oh, Zach. How could you do this to me? Let me just, scrape that into the old garbage can real quick. Zach, what did you send me, man? Oh, yeah. Benchmade Narrows. See, yeah, it is that. We also have a big old fat stack of patches. Thank you, Zach, so much. And a massive baggie of stickers. Zach, love you, bro. Thank you so much. This is what we're here for. The Benchmade Narrows. This box weighs nothing. And you'll understand why. I handled this at Blade Show recently. At Blade Show, ironically enough. Isn't that weird how that works? And I was impressed. But I think we all know where this video is going to go. Right? God, I cannot impart upon you how little this weighs. It doesn't weigh anything. Nice velvet pouch. Got the bench. Oh, yeah, there it is. The Narrows. Sure shit. Sure shit. The Benchmade Narrows. Got the axis lock thingy there. There it is. In all of its minimalist glory. It is as minimalist as a knife can possibly be. I honestly don't know if there's anything left for them to remove. This knife weighs nothing. It is absurdly thin. It is wafer thin, in fact. Really kind of a bizarre looking knife. Not my favorite looking knife by any means, but it is endlessly impressive. Nice jimping here on the blade spine. Got the blue accents all the way around on the hardware and on the thumb studs here. The blue deep carry pocket clip. All good stuff. M390 on the blade, which is a little funky for Benchmade. Benchmade usually doesn't mess around with that stuff. But here they are. What does it say? It's got a Benchmade.com. It says Benchmade.com on the blade. Seems unnecessary. Whatever. Anyway, this is a very controversial knife. But let's flick it open. There it is. There it is. Yeah. It's a nice looking knife. All things considered. It's not your traditional Axis style lock. It's a little bit different. We have these little stepped milled pieces here for gripping and closing. God, that action's so good. A little soft on the detent, but again, it is a Benchmade. It's to be expected. Their detents aren't exactly the best. I have no idea how the mechanism in here works, honestly. I know it's a little bit different than your traditional Axis lock with the Omega springs and all that good stuff, but I don't know that much more, other than it had to be changed in order to fit it in such a thin knife. And to give you an idea of the thickness, here's a pair 3. It's 1/4 the girth of a pair 3. Pair 3 is not exactly a fat, chunky knife by any means, but it's like less than half as thick. It's just unreal. It weighs nothing. Size comparison real quick before we get into anything else. There is the pair 3. So a little bit longer than that. Nothing too insane size-wise. And here is a Tactile Knife Co. Rockwall. A little bit longer than that. So a good size knife lengthwise, but everything else about it is just non-existent. It's the anti-knife is what it is. All things considered. So there you go. Yeah, very nice. Very well made. Very nice looking. Lockup is... well, a little bit of a wiggle on there, but nothing too crazy. Ergos in hand. a little bit awkward, honestly. It feels wrong. It's so thin and so barren and so lightweight. It's hard to explain to you how weird it feels. It's comfortable. It's not uncomfortable at all. But it feels wrong. There's just nothing to it. Locked in, it feels fine. Thumb lands on that jimping, feels great. Choke up, decent area to choke up right here. Feels fine. No issues there at all. Pinch grip? Yeah, sure. All day with the pinch grip on this one, on the Narrows. Feels good. Feels really nice. Ergos are solid. Action. Yeah. I mean, it's so good. I said this at Blade Show. It is the best feeling action I've ever felt on a Benchmade. Is the detent soft? Yes, but that closing action is just silky smooth. And it just closes, man. Reverse flick feels fine. Thumb flick feels great. Little minimalist thumb studs, but more than enough to get a hold of. Flicks right open, man. All day. Good and fidgety, just like any old Benchmade. Feels great. Feels great. Snappy, makes a good noise. Really easy to access these the little step pyramid thingies. I don't even know what to call them, but super easy to disengage the lock. No issues. Acoustics. Yeah, it's fine. Kind of clicky, clacky. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. All right, what else? What else? I mean, what else can I say about it? It's literally such a stripped down version of a knife. It's hard to say anything about it, other than it costs too much money. But we ought to see how it cuts. We have a nice tall flat grind, M390. Not sure about the heat treat on this, but relatively tall flat grind. Not super tall, but it's really thin blade stock. So it's bound to cut, I bet you. It's bound to cut. I bet you it will. Oh, God, yeah. God, yeah. All day. All day. Super thin blade stock. Again, M390. I don't know how well they treated it. Future me, if somebody knows, put that in there now. You probably don't know, though, so good luck. You're probably not even going to look it up. But there you go. The Narrows, will it cut? Yeah. Will it flip? All day. Is it fidgety? For sure. Is it insanely thin and absurdly impressive? Just the engineering that went into this? Yes. But it cost far too much money. This is a $522 knife. Is it USA made? Yes. Is it titanium? Yes. Is it M390? Yes. But that is Chris Reeve territory. I paid about that much for my Koenig Arius. So it makes this a little bit of a big pill to swallow. I'm also not in love with the way it looks. I think it's kind of boring for that price range. If I'm going to pay that much, I want something weird and wild, or I want something custom or mid-tech range. But for a Benchmade, I don't know. A knife is not just the sum of its pieces, but in this case, the pieces are so small and thin and dainty that it makes the price that much harder to swallow. So that is it. The Benchmade Narrows. I'm impressed. Yes, I think it's insanely impressive. I will not be buying one. If you love it and you want to take that dive, go for it. You will not be disappointed. But for me, $522 is just too much. And on that note, thank you, Zach. I love you, man. Thanks for sending this to me. I will take pictures on Instagram. Follow me there. Check me out on TikTok. Become a channel member. Subscribe down below. Leave a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this $522 Benchmade. I think it's nuts. I think it's insane. But who am I to judge? I'm just a guy on the internet. That is it for me. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, bye-bye now.